Welcome back. President Biden meeting with lawmakers today in hopes of finalizing an infrastructure deal. A bipartisan group of negotiators say that they've crafted a framework for a $1 trillion proposal. Joining me right now, Missouri Congressman, Transportation and Infrastructure Committee Ranking Member Sam Graves. Congressman, it's great to have you this morning. Thank you so much for being here. What can you tell us about the possible deal? Where will the spending focus?
Well, there's not a whole lot of details out there right now. We're still waiting to see this meeting come through. We're concerned about the pay-fors. You know, the House bill has absolutely no pay-fors in it whatsoever, and we're concerned that this proposal is not going to have pay-fors in it either.
So where do you see the pay-fors? I mean, President Biden would like to raise taxes in order to pay for really much more expensive packages. What would be an easy way, do you think, in terms of pay-fors?
Well, we can't raise taxes. I don't think Republicans, or you're going to get Republicans out there to be interested in raising taxes. But what we have to concentrate on is what the core of this bill is, and that's the Highway Trust Fund, or the reauthorization of the Surface Transportation Bill. And we've always depended on user fees to be able to pay for that. And President Biden has obviously said, and Speaker Pelosi has said, that she is not going to use user fees to pay for these highway and bridge projects, which, again, that's the core of this bill. That's the basis for this bill.
Let me bring Steve Moore in. Go ahead, Steve.
Hi, Congressman. Thanks for everything you're doing on this. My concern is that we have a $29 trillion debt. We've got Biden spending already $2 trillion this year of money we didn't need. And my advice to you, and I'd love your reaction to this, is, in terms of the pay for, why don't we take money and reprogram some of this $2 trillion that was not needed, blue state bailout money, $100 billion for the schools that have been shut down, the $300 a week unemployment benefits that are unnecessary, and reprogram that money for the roads and bridges rather than adding to the debt or, God forbid, raising taxes.
Well, that's absolutely one of our proposals. We have dollars out there that still have yet to be spent. They're dollars that are just sitting out there that were appropriated as a result of many of these COVID packages. And you're exactly right. These dollars could be reprogrammed, reused to help pay for these projects. And we need to concentrate as well on traditional infrastructure, in this case, roads and bridges, instead of redefining what infrastructure is and then blowing the doors off with the spending on things that don't amount to building that traditional infrastructure.
But if you don't get tax increases in it, if Biden is unable to get his tax increase plans in this package, what are the odds that you agree to this $1 trillion package? You don't have to raise taxes on it. You go with your vision, the Republicans' vision. But then in a month, he comes up with another package and he gets higher taxes through reconciliation, along with more spending.
Well, again, if the president wants to raise taxes, if Speaker Pelosi wants to raise taxes, I don't think you're going to see Republicans go along with this. And we have seen in the House bill there are no pay-fors. There's no process whatsoever to pay for anything. It's all borrowed money. And so, we have yet to see what the Senate's going to come out with. But the fact of the matter is, if it does raise taxes, and that's ultimately what the president has said he wants to pay for this with, then I doubt if you're going to get a whole lot of Republican support.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He'll do it through reconciliation then.
That's right.
That's why I said, what are the odds? He'll just do it through reconciliation. Yeah.
And the frustrating part about it is...
it's great to see you.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much.
Final word. Go ahead, sir.
Well,
no, please,
This is the easiest thing to get a bipartisan package on is infrastructure, roads and bridges. And to say that you're going to go down the road of reconciliation and force this thing through is absolutely ridiculous.
Right.
You don't have to do that. You can have partnership and have a very good bill that everyone can get behind, but they don't seem to want to go that direction.
Well, yeah, exactly. Congressman, it's good to see you this morning. We'll be watching all of the negotiating. Thank you, sir. Sam Graves joining us this morning.